Hello everyone, this is Mario. Welcome to my channel and to the final stage of La Vuelta 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. So today we have the final day of this La Vuelta. This is the flattest stage of them all. It's really suited for the sprinters. It's characterized by a circuit in the end in the city of Madrid. I think the riders will have 7 laps, if I'm not mistaken, in this stage. And with everything already set in all classifications, this will just come down to the final sprint. Of course, to win a mass sprint against the likes of Gaviria and Sam Bennett will be extremely complicated, so I may need to try something different with my riders to try and take another stage win for Movistar. And so here we are, departing from Fuenlabrada, going to Madrid. It's a really short stage, only 103 kilometers long, and I'm already... I cannot... I thought I could follow those attacks like this. So yeah, let's try to follow these attacks with... I cannot follow again. Okay, this is not going the way I wanted. So let's try to attack with my riders. I want to try to go in the breakaway today with several of them. So let's see how this works. We are now in the breakaway with Oliveira, Arcas and Erviti. Let's see if the peloton is going to let my riders go. There was kind of an attack, but they dropped it. So let's see if this works out. So since it's going to be really hard to win the stage in a mass sprint finish, I will try to do something different and have 3 of my riders in the front. And so with 61 kilometers to go in this stage, we are approaching the first time the riders are going through the finish line in Madrid. It's an intermediate sprint. There's no point in trying to go for the points here. So yeah, the riders in the peloton are trailing by over 2 minutes at the moment. And in this group we have Nicolas Roche, also Yetzebol, Emmanuel Erviti, Thomas de Ghent, Nelson Oliveira, Remy Cavagna and Jorge Arcas. So 7 riders trying to go to do something special in today's stage. It's going to be really hard to try to win the stage from the breakaway today. Oh no, and Nairo Quintana just fell. Marc Soler also fell. What's going to happen here? Is Quintana abandoning? No, he's not abandoning. So let's try to bring him back to the peloton. I hope he can come back because, well, actually I don't know the lead he's having. Let's check the lead he's having in the GC. Only 51 seconds over Rigoberto Urán. This is not perfect at all. I don't believe this. Is Nairo Quintana going to lose his 4th place in the GC? And so right now we are about 21 kilometers from the finish, and I couldn't still bring Quintana back to the peloton. I already dropped Erviti from the breakaway to help Nairo Quintana. Now I'm doing the same with Jorge Arcas. I really need to take Quintana to the front, but this is not being easy at all. Let's try to force the pace now with Jorge Arcas, and Erviti is done. I still have Nelson Oliveira in the front as well. I don't know if I should try an attack to go for the stage, or if I just should drop him. And Quintana is not going back, or is he? This is so close. I need to use the energy gels already. He's so close from getting back. Come on, Nairo. Come on, do it. Do it, man. You can do it. This is so hard. And Nairo Quintana is out of energy. He's going to lose his position in the GC. I cannot believe this. And with all that's happening to Nairo Quintana, I almost forgot we have a stage to contend for. So let's try to do the best we can with Alejandro Valverde. Let's use the energy gel on him now, and probably I will need to switch to the wheel of one of the top sprinters. Where are they? Gaviria is here. Let's try to follow Fernando Gaviria now, and let's rest Nelson Oliveira. So let's see, we are now 2.2 kilometers from the finish line, going on the wheel of Fernando Gaviria. Now John Degenkolb is already sprinting, and 1.1 kilometer, let's launch Alejandro Valverde now. He's not going to be able to take the stage, of course. And the winner is Sam Bennett, ahead of Fernando Gaviria and John Degenkolb. Alejandro Valverde is 8th in the stage, so it wasn't a bad sprint for Alejandro Valverde, but it was really hard to win this. And Nairo Quintana is going to lose the position, the 4th position in the GC. Oh, this is so unfortunate for him. And so here is the final sprint of this La Vuelta. Sam Bennett was the strongest of them all. He was in great shape in this race and took another stage win in the final day of the race. So a really strong finish for Sam Bennett, winning another stage ahead of Fernando Gaviria. And so the final winner of the GC was Primož Roglič, as expected, ahead of Alejandro Valverde. And because of the fall in this final stage, Nairo Quintana ended up dropping from the top 5. He was 6th behind Wout Poels. So the mountain classification was won by Omar Fraile. He was on the same number of points as Marc Soler, both on 55, but the rider from Astana takes home the jersey. This was one of my goals, to win the points classification, and I managed to do that with Alejandro Valverde, 268 points against Primož Roglič with 221. The best young rider was Miguel Angel Lopez. He was 4 minutes and 49 ahead of Tadej Pogačar, so a really dominant performance by the Colombian in this classification. Finally, the best team in the race was Astana. They led from almost since the beginning, so congratulations to them. So Sam Bennett takes the final stage of this La Vuelta, and I previously said that he took another win, but it's actually the first he got in this La Vuelta. The other sprint stages were won by Fernando Gaviria. He won 2 of them, and John Degenkolb also took a stage win. So for Sam Bennett, this was the first and only win. And so this ended up being the worst performance by my team. Nairo Quintana fell already in the circuit in Madrid, and he never managed to get back into the peloton. I dropped most of my riders to try to bring him back, but they couldn't. He ended up losing 3 minutes and 33 seconds in the stage, and so that led to him unfortunately dropping from the top 5. He was 4th at the start of this stage, and he ends the race in 6th, 10 minutes and 35 seconds behind the winner Primož Roglič, who took a strong win. He was clearly the stronger rider in this Vuelta. Even though Alejandro Valverde won more stages than Primož Roglič, I could never really drop him in the big mountain stages. On the other hand, Primož Roglič managed to drop Alejandro Valverde twice, and the final of which was in the previous stage, where Valverde attacked really hard but ended up losing over 2 minutes to the Slovenian. But even though I didn't manage to win the race, in the beginning I said that one of the goals was to finish in the podium, to try a podium finish with one of my riders, and I managed to do that. Alejandro Valverde was really strong, and only in the 20th stage he lost a lot of time to Primož Roglič, so I'm really happy with the performance of my team. Another goal was of course to win the green jersey with Alejandro Valverde, to win the points classification, and he was in control for most of the race, so I'm really happy about that as well. And of course one other goal was to win some stages, and I took 5 stage wins, which I think is really good. In the other classifications we had Omar Fraile winning the mountain classification, although with the same number of points as Marc Soler. I think I could have easily won this classification. if I had sent Marc Soler in the breakaway in the 20th stage, he only needed 1 point, so I could have done that and then drop him back to the peloton to help Valverde for the remainder of the stage, because none of the other top competitors were in the breakaway, so it was an easy win and I missed the opportunity. And so with this stage we bring this La Vuelta to an end. It was a really fun race to ride, and it was the first time I managed to be in contention for the GC in the Grand Tour I'm making in Pro Cycling Manager, and I did that almost to the end. Then I tried a risky strategy and that didn't really pay off. But well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this stage and my journey in La Vuelta. If you have, please click the like button. Also, please comment below and tell me what you thought about this series. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel. I will soon be back with Pro Cycling Manager videos. I will go back to my Groupama FDG career, so I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope you are too. So I hope to see you all next time for another video of Pro Cycling Manager 2019. Bye!